experience of sorts that includes keynote lectures, scintillating discussions, point-counterpoint sessions, and enthralling panel discussions. It is a matter of great pride and content for us to be organizing the 46th ISPCon for the first time in Odisha. It is, in fact, the first national conference being conducted offline by ISP in the post-COVID times. And hence, understandably, we have received an overwhelming response nationwide, for which we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
In the coming 2 days, we all shall participate in several interactive scientific sessions around this year's theme, the 5 Ps: predictive, preventive, personalized, and participatory periodontics.
Along with scientific work such as poster and paper presentation by students from various colleges, oration lectures, guest lectures, panel discussions by our eminent speakers, we also have a lot of fun activities customized for all the delegates. We have Gummy Milap, a periodontist's parody. The festivities have already begun in the form of PPL, the Perio Premier League, where we witness some very interesting forms and figures. A hearty congratulations to all the winners.
As Ryan Tedder once said, when you are around enormously successful people, you realize that their success isn't an accident. It's all about hard work. Let's take a moment to acknowledge our respected and eminent dignitaries amongst us before welcoming them to the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, we have amongst us Dr. Manish Khatri, the acting president of ISP. May I request Dr. Nilima Katti, convener scientific committee 46th ISPCon, to escort sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. Sir has been the executive member of Indian Society of Periodontology for 4 terms. Thereafter, he was the vice president of Indian Society of Periodontology for the year 2019 to 20, 20 to 21, and 21 to 22. Currently, he is the acting president of the Indian Society of Periodontology and heads the Department of Periodontology in Institute of Dental Studies and Technologies, Modi Nagar, Uttar Pradesh. We are delighted to introduce our chief guest of the evening, Dr. Rama Raman Mahanti. May I request Dr. Barsa Priyadarshini, convener scientific committee, to escort sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Barsa. Dr. Rama Raman Mahanti was professor in Department of Physiology in VSS Medical College, Burla in 2003 and in SCB Medical College, Cuttack from 2005 to 2015. He was professor and HOD in Department of Physiology in MKCG Medical College, Berhampur from 2015 to 17. Sir was Dean and Principal in PRM Medical College, Baripada from 2017 to 21. He is the most dignified person as MCI coordinator in India. He is President of Odisha State Dental Council as well. Presently, Sir is in Directorate of Medical Education, DMET, Bhubaneswar.
It is my absolute delight to introduce our next dignitary to grace the dais, Dr. Harpreet Singh Grover, Secretary ISP 2022. May I request Dr. Ipshita Jayanti, Chairman Reception and Hospitality Committee, to escort Sir to the dais, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Ipsita. Sir has served as an executive committee member since 2019. He was the Vice President for 2 terms and is currently serving as Professor and Head of Department of Dentistry in NC Medical College and Hospital, Panipat, Haryana.
With immense pleasure, I would like to introduce our next dignitary, Dr. Subhash Chandra Raj, the organizing chairman. May I request Dr. Humaira Siddiqui, Chairman, Inaugural Committee, to escort Sir to the dais, please? Thank you, sir. Sir was organizing secretary in 15th ISP PG convention. He is convener in ISP study group Bhubaneswar Cuttack and president of IDA Odisha State 2019. Currently, sir is associate professor and PG in charge in SCB Dental College and Hospital, Cuttack.
May I now take the opportunity to introduce our next dignitary of DICE, Dr. Rinki Mahanti, the conference secretary. I request Dr. Banashri Swai to kindly escort ma'am to the dais, please. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Banashri. Madam has authored and co-authored several publications in reputed PubMed and Scopus national and international journals in the field of periodontology, including Journal of Indian Society of Periodontology and Journal of Periodontics. She has been a postgraduate teacher since 2006 and PhD guide in SOA deemed to be University, Bhubaneswar since 2014.
Our next dignitary of dais is Dr. Muhammad Jalaluddin, the organizing secretary. May I request Dr. Adrita Purkayas to escort sir to the dais, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Adrita. Sir holds the post of Joint Secretary, IDA Odisha State Branch, and is an Executive Committee member of ISP. At present, he is the Professor and Head in the Department of Periodontics and Oral Implantology as PG and PhD Guide in KIT University, Bhubaneswar.
With great gratification, may I now introduce our next dignitary on dais, Dr. Abhay Kolte, President-elect. I request Dr. Banashri Swai, Convener Reception and Hospitality Committee, to escort sir to the dais, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Banashri. Sir has been the Honorable Secretary of ISP from 2016 to 2019. He was the organizing chairman of the 41st National Conference held at Nagpur in 2016. Currently, sir is the professor and head, Department of Periodontics at VSPM Dental College and Research Center, Nagpur.
With immense pride, I would take the opportunity to introduce our next dignitary, Dr. Anurag Satpathy, the Chairman, Scientific Committee. I request Dr. Sukanya Mishra, Convener, Souvenir Committee, to escort sir to the dais, please. Thank you, sir. Sir is an ardent researcher and speaker with research interest and has various publications in the Journal of Biomedical Materials Research. He is currently serving as professor in the Department of Periodontics and Oral Implantology of Institute of Dental Sciences, Shiksha Anusandhan University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha.
Atiti Devo Bhava, a single statement that epitomizes the spirit of hospitality ingrained in our culture. While revering our guests to God, we welcome you respected dignitaries on dais with tilak and mukuta, the traditional headgear worn by the royalties of Odisha.
As a token of love, may we now present our dignitaries a gift that grows, symbolizing our mutual understanding and respect.
Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya. As the sun expels the darkness of night, let us invoke the blessings of Almighty Lord Jagannath to expel the darkness of ignorance from all corners of our conscience and enlighten the lamp of knowledge and wisdom within us. I request dignitaries on dais to kindly proceed to kindle the lamp and mark this auspicious beginning.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणपतये नमः। ॐ गणपतये नमः। ॐ गणपतये नमः। ॐ गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया। गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक।
Thank you, dignitaries. Thank you, dignitaries. I now request Dr. Subhas Raj, the organizing chairman, 46 ISP Con, to welcome the gathering.
Very good evening. Very good evening to all of you. Honorable Acting President ISP Dr. Manish Khatri, our Chief Guest Dr. Ramaraman Mahanti, the Secretary ISP Dr. H.S. Grover, President-elect Dr. Abhay Kolte, Organizing Secretary Dr. Jalaluddin, Conference Secretary Dr. Rinki Mahanti, and our Scientific Chairman Dr. Anurag Satpathy, invited guest invited guests, my dear students, the invited speakers, and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I welcome you all to this 46th ISP Con 2022. That is what we all believe, that this is a long dream that has come true, that we are hosting this Indian Society of Periodontology annual conference for the first time in Odisha. Though we hosted the PG convention in 2016, so this is the first time that we are hosting the national conference. And my respected Dr. Niranjan Satpathy sir, who is here, he is the first periodontist of Odisha whose dream was he should see the first annual conference that should be hosted in the Odisha, and that's what his dream has come true, and that's why he is here as well. And our principal, Dr. J.K. Das, who was always supportive during all these difficult times to organize this conference, being in the government institute, he has allowed me to work as and when I require. So from bottom of my heart, I thank all of them. And most importantly, I hope the founder of KIT and KISS will join soon. Without his support, Dr. Achyut Samant, the biggest empire in Odisha, the KIT and KISS, and, like there are 65 campuses, and of course, Dr. Pathi, who is looking after, the dental college. So this is the big support that we are happily hosting this 46th ISP Con at this place that is KIT Convention Center, and such a nice campus that you all will witness in these 2-3 days. So I welcome you all, and there are few innovative thoughts that this COC has thought. I appeal all of you to take it positively. Number one is we have introduced the biometric attendance for the first time, and there are a lot of scientific sessions that are planned. I think almost we have covered all of the clinical periodontology as well as research and innovation, and we all believe that when a speaker is there, if audience is full, his lecture is fruitful. So the main aim of this is that, you all should listen to these wonderful lectures, the panel discussion, we have live surgery, there are counterpoint, there is interdisciplinary symposium, there are jam-packed scientific sessions. Okay, so this is my humble appeal that it is not because of biometrics, it is by heart. We should listen to the wonderful lectures. Anurag will describe all details of the scientific program. All the speakers have worked hard. We have a lot of discussion with them so that we cover almost all the clinical periodontology topics, including the research and innovation that is required for the budding periodontist, the backbone of the Periodontology Society, the associate members. So that is my appeal that you all should attend to all these lectures. And obviously, as conference, you will have today we have a grand presidential dinner at LA Lawns, and tomorrow we will have the banquet at Dream City Resorts, and we have already started with PPL, so a lot of programs are there, but it will be successful only if you attend and give a good feedback. So I welcome you all to this 46th ISP annual conference. Thank you. Thank you.
It is now time for, thank you, sir. It is now time for presidential address by Dr. Manish Khatri. Sir, kindly raise the dais.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, Chief Guest Dr. Rama Mohanty, Secretary ISP Dr. H.S. Grover, President-elect Dr. Abhay Kolte, the organizing team members Dr. Subhash, Dr. Jalaluddin, Dr. Rinki Mohanty, and Dr. Satpathy, my dear colleagues, friends, and students. Good evening to you all. On behalf of the Indian Society of Periodontology Head Office and in the capacity of the acting president of this society, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all most cordially to the 46th ISPCon 2022 here at Bhubaneswar. This ISPCon is themed around the 5 Ps, as Dr. Subhash has already told. The 5 Ps, which are the expressway to futuristic periodontics. This event is one which would be a cultivation of enormous efforts by the eminent luminaries in the perio world. My sincere gratitude to the conference organizing team, staff and management of KITE, especially Professor Samantha, for this endeavor. We have the privilege of holding this conference this year in the beautiful state of Odisha. Odisha, we all know, is a sublime and aesthetically invigorating with some of the most magnificent temples and pristine beaches. Odisha is also famous for its heritage sites and enthralling views. The state also offers some vibrant varieties of exquisite delicacies which are each distinctive and exceptional. The 46th ISPCon is uniquely designed as an academic extravaganza with some fun and casual entertainment which is thrown in for a good measure. It will be an opportunity for all the life and the associate members of the Indian Society of Periodontology to learn, interact, and strengthen their bonds with the fraternity. It will be an effective forum for all of us for advancing our knowledge and research and pursue meaningful discussions. This conference is an ambitiously conceived and meticulously planned, and it would be truly engaging and a lively event. So friends, let's plan to dive deep into periodontology for the 3 days. Welcome again to the 46th ISP National Conference, Bhubaneswar, and I wish the event a stellar success. Thank you all, happy learning, and God bless.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our second Vice President, ISP, Dr. Baljit Singh, to kindly grace the gathering and introduce our chief guest of the evening.
Respected luminaries on the dais and off the dais, esteemed chief guest for this inaugural function of the 46th Indian Society of Periodontology Conference, and our most valued delegates attending this conference, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. I am extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to introduce one of the most dignified and decorated medical professional from the state of Odisha as the chief guest to this august gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, with a loud round of applause, I take pride in introducing Professor Ramaratan Mohanty to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir is currently the Director, Medical Education and Training, Government of Odisha, and is one of the most dignified coordinators of the National Medical Commission. After completing his MBBS from MKCG Medical College, Behrampur, in the year 1982, Sir completed MD in Physiology from VSS Medical College, Burla, in the year 1990. Before becoming Professor and Head, Department of Physiology, MKCG Medical College, Behrampur, Sir also held different faculty positions at medical colleges, Burla, Behrampur, and Cuttack. His dedication to the medical teaching profession and vast experience in the field of physiology fetched him the post of Dean and Principal, PMM Dental College, Baripada, in the year 2017. Sir was also Dean in charge at SCB Medical College, Cuttack, in the year 2015. Considering his distinguished services in the field of medical education and his extraordinary administrative skills, the government of Odisha promoted him as Director in Medical Education and Training. And ladies and gentlemen, since the year 2021, that is October 2021, Sir is serving the state of Odisha with all his sincerity and dedication as Director of Medical Education and Training. Respected Sir, the Conference Organizing Committee and the Indian Society of Periodontology feels honored to have you as the chief guest for this function. And we all are really, really thankful to you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend this function. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our honorable chief guest to inaugurate the 46th National Conference of Indian Society of Periodontology.
Very good evening, all of you. Mr. President of the Association, Secretary of the Association, President-elect, all the office bearer of the organizing committee, I am honored to be here before a disciplined delegates of 46 ISP Con. I am a pure teacher. I am a professor of physiology, pure teacher. Till then, I was very much associated with the dental department. Not only 2 or 3 colleagues of mine is very good friend, but also I am also deeply concerned with the BDS and MDS training while I was served at SCB Medical College for 10 years. About the conference, that is the 46th conference after the COVID-19, it is actually a physical mode of conference, and the time has changed, and we must address the most recent trend in periodontics, that is the 5P, already been enlightened by other speakers. Still then, roughly 50% or more world population suffer from the infection of the gum, and about 750 million suffers from the severe form. More or less, we often suffer from gum problem, and this particular branch of dental science is dealing with, and more recently, we are glad to know that you are with the flap surgery and as well as the plastic surgery that everybody wants for cosmetic purpose. That is a great value in the modern medical science, and I appreciate your effort sincerely in this occasion. About the administrative side, being the Director of Medical Education and Training, we recently reorganized or reconstituted the State Dental Council, where the present organizing president is the registrar, and we are very soon going to elect the office bearer for this dental council. And I hope this 3-day function will enlighten you about the new scientific research that are developed within these 3 to 4 years, and share the views that will help about the knowledge sharing. And I hope that every research paper should be a quality one. I repeat, that should be a quality one, so that the people will appreciate and there will be a good impact factor, so that you will be enlightened and the society will be benefited at large. I hope this 3 days conference will be beneficial to you in the academic field. I wish a very success of this conference. By this, I conclude my speech, and I wish this conference will be a great success, not only for the academic side, but also for the entertainment side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Things end, events pass by. It is the memories that last forever. A keepsake for everybody to remember 46th ISP gone by. We present to you the Krishna Chronicles, a tryst with multifarious periodontal treatment. It is an attempt to focus on wide range of themes concerning public awareness of periodontal health.
It illustrates the various periodontal ailments along with the procedures available to treat them. Our purpose is simple: to provide a handbook for all your patients as well as near and dear ones that can guide them towards good periodontal health and showcase the importance of periodontal care among people from every strata of the society.
Krishna, our official mascot, a pseudo-melanistic tiger, walks you through the various periodontal ailments along with the treatment. May I request Dr. Raman Mahanti, our chief guest, to release the souvenir.
Thank you, sir. May I now take the opportunity to call upon Dr. Rinki Mohanty, Conference Secretary, to share her priceless experiences with all of us.
I thought I won't be visible. Doesn't matter. I cannot see the front row. It's okay. Distinguished ISP luminaries on the dais, delegates from all parts of the country and abroad, colleagues, and my dear students, a very good afternoon and warm greetings from the temple city and abode of Lord Jagannath. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the 46th ISP Con 2022 in Bhubaneswar on behalf of the entire organizing committee. A physical conference finally, after 2.5 years of fear, uncertainty, despair, and loss. Thanks to the Almighty Lord Jagannath for his grace and benevolence this year. Since its inception in 1975, this is the first national conference being held in our state of Odisha under the aegis of ISP. My heartfelt gratitude to the ISP head office for showing the confidence in us to host this mega event this year. Thank you, ISP. Although earlier in 2016, we had very successfully held the 15th ISP PG Convention, Periodisha, here in Bhubaneswar, the opportunity to hold the national conference is indeed a dream come true. A dream conceived 8 years ago by a very small group of hardly 20 to 25 periodontists from an almost unknown state to a formidable army of more than double the periodontists now and counting, hosting this prestigious mega event together today. Our ISP Bhubaneswar Cuttack study group has indeed come a long way. This dream would have remained only a dream without the lifetime contribution of the first periodontist of Odisha, Professor Niranjan Satpathy sir, who has upheld the banner of periodontics all alone for several years. A big round of applause for Satpathy sir. And to the vision, dedication, and perseverance of our very dynamic and super cool organizing chairman, Dr. Subhash Raj, in the recent years. Teamwork always divides the task but multiplies the success. As Phil Jackson, the former American basketball player and coach, has very rightly said, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. We truly become more powerful when we empower each other. So thanks yet again to the faith of the ISP leadership and the enormous collective effort of our very enthusiastic and enterprising organizing committee members, led by a resourceful organizing chairman, Dr. Subhash, guided by a very cooperative organizing secretary, Dr. Jalal, and the very efficient scientific committee, led by our charming scientific chairman, Dr. Anurag, and all the other committee conveners, that we are all gathered here today to unveil this mega scientific and cultural extravaganza. Dear delegates, who are here in our beautiful state for the first time, welcome to Odisha. Very aptly titled, India's best kept secret, a state which has enriched the nation with its art and culture since time immemorial. The soul of incredible India, it reflects its rich heritage through its grand history, brilliant architecture, sensational music and dance forms, impressive handicrafts, and remarkable cultural diversity. In the land, it is the land where the melanistic tiger leaves its elusive paw marks in the jungle. The sculpture composes verses on the rock, and our hospitality leaves an indelible impression in your hearts. The blessed abode of Lord Jagannath. A land of harmony and peace where emperors have put down their swords to embrace the robes of a monk. A state where people cherish their glorious past while their eyes gleam with a desire of contributing to the growth of India. We strive with honor and compete with grace. In today's world, whether it's sports or economics, science and technology, this state has a proud son or daughter, making the nation proud. Our very recently elected Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, bears testimony to this fact. Bhubaneswar derived its name from Tri Bhubaneswar, which literally means the Lord of the Three Worlds, which refers to Lord Shiva. This steeped in history temple city of India is also a thriving smart city, and because of its peaceful nature, it is coming up rapidly as an excellent center of higher education in eastern India. I welcome you all to sample its charms, and I'm sure that like most of our guests, you too will choose to come back again and again. Modern day science is rife with a paradigm shift and rapid change in technology. Periodontics too has not remained untouched. The field of periodontology has made great strides in the last decade. Our theme of 5 Ps, predictive, preventive, personalized, participatory periodontology and implantology, the expressway to futuristic periodontics, aptly resonates with the present scenario of periodontology before us. To this, I would like to add another P, your presence. P for presence. Kindly be present for all the scientific deliberations. After 2.5 unpredictable and difficult years, the main focus of any national conference should be on the scientific deliberations first and then the social aspects. It has been truly heartening and gratifying to see the huge response of the delegates who have registered from all corners of the country, not only for the main conference here at the opulent KIT Convention Center, but also for the pre-conference courses as well. The 4 pre-conference courses were carried out very smoothly and successfully at the Institute of Dental Sciences, SOA deemed to be a university today, under the exemplary guidance of our pre-conference chairman, Dr. Saurav Panda, and his team. My sincere gratitude to the Dean of IDS and the management of Siksha Anusandhan deemed to be university for providing us with the state-of-art infrastructure and logistics for a hassle-free pre-conference. The main conference also promises to provide the best interactive learning opportunities, display of cutting-edge skills by the experts themselves, and orators par excellence from India and abroad to sway the audience with their magical spell. Odisha is a land of many rivers, and aptly the lecture halls are here named after them, so the rivers of wisdom and insight will flow freely for the next 2 days. 3 keynote orations, a series of 56 exemplary guest lectures by some of the renowned periodontists of our country, a live surgery, 1 interdisciplinary symposium, a brainstorming point-counterpoint session, interactive panel discussions, scientific paper presentations, and more than 700 posters await you all in the next 2 days. The scientific deliberations by a galaxy of renowned and distinguished international and national speakers shall definitely enlighten us all and also serve as a platform for new ideas and opportunities for a brighter future, thereby justifying the theme of our conference. I would like to take this opportunity to appeal all the postgraduate delegates especially to take full advantage of this conference, as it provides you a vibrant platform to not only share ideas and explore the potential of new advances in periodontics, but also to foster closer ties with your peer groups of other colleges. So let this conference be an enriching and memorable experience for all of you. The trade fair, a very well-organized bonanza for our delegates, will provide you with the up-to-date information on the commercially available equipments, materials, etc. Thanks to our level-headed chairman of Trade Fair Committee, Dr. Manoj Kumar, and his helping hands. No doubt, you all will have your hands full during the next 3 days. Nevertheless, I hope you all will manage to spare some time to explore our beautiful temple city. Loosen your purse strings a little for the irresistible handloom and handicrafts, and not to forget, indulge in some of our delectable Odia cuisine. Wishing you all a very rewarding and enjoyable conference with some unforgettable memories of our scenic smart city to be cherished till we all meet here once again. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, madam. With immense pleasure and due respect, may I now call upon stage Dr. Vishakha Grover, Joint Secretary ISP, to introduce Dr. Abhay Kolte, our President-elect.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, very respected chief guest of the inaugural ceremony, respected Mohanty sir, acting president ISP, Dr. Manish Khatri, honorable secretary ISP, Dr. Grover, president-elect Dr. Abhay Kolte sir, and the organizing team members Dr. Subhash, Dr. Jalal, Rinki ma'am, and Dr. Anurag Satpathy, all invited guests and speakers, national as well as international speakers amongst us, very respected Satpathy sir, office bearers, ISP, all my seniors, mentors, teachers I can see around here, and my friends, peers, and dear students. So, a very good evening to all of you. I, Dr. Vishakha Grover, Joint Secretary ISP. It's absolutely my pride, privilege, and pleasure to introduce to you our President-elect ISP, Dr. Abhay Kolte, sir. Sir is currently working as Professor and HOD at VSPM Dental College and Research Center, Nagpur. And sir has a teaching experience spanning over more than 20 years, and he has been a postgraduate teacher and a PhD mentor for the University of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik. Sir is also member board of study, Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nasik. Sir is a very renowned keynote speaker all across India and has been talking about the subject of periodontology at various national conferences. And to his credit, he has more than 100 publications in very renowned quality national and international scientific journals. A very warm evening to you, sir. Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I please call upon our very beloved President-elect, Dr. Abhay Kolte, to share his experiences with the gathering.
Anurag Shatpathy, members of the conference organizing committee, dignitaries of the dais, past presidents of ISP, senior members, and my dear friends, a very good evening to all of you. Friends, it is said that the strength of a team is each individual member, and the strength of each member is the team. Both complement each other and result in advancement of both. This is so apt for a professional organization like ours, the Indian Society of Periodontology. And one of the most evident examples is myself. Having served the society as a member for over 25 years, I have been gradually elevated to this prestigious position. The key to this is love, affection, and blessings showered by all the members, and of course, patience and perseverance. In the coming year, we all together will strive towards moving ahead after a bit of turbulence with a positive attitude. We are inclined to introduce research grants for the postgraduate students in periodontology and also PhD scholars in periodontology. Develop and enhance collaborations with international societies of periodontology and a few more constructive projects related to our specialty. In this wonderful journey of the past so many years, I would be failing in my duties if I do not recognize the teachers, friends, and individuals who have constantly supported me, but naming individually each of them would be belittling their enormous help and contribution. I am really indebted with their love, affection, blessings, and support from time to time, and hope that they would continue with the same in the future as well. On a final note, I appreciate the efforts of the conference organizing committee in making this conference a great event. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir. It's now time to hear from the man of the hour, Dr. Anurag Satpathy, Chairman of Scientific Committee. Sir, kindly grace the gathering.
A very good evening to all of you. Let me first thank our Almighty God who has enabled us to be present in person, hale and hearty, on this very day. Esteemed dignitaries on the dais, excellences, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the members on the dais, the Honorary President, Acting President Dr. Manish Khatri, Honorable Secretary Harpreet Grover sir, Acting the President-elect Abhay Kolte sir, the Chief Guest of the evening, Dr. Raman Mohanty sir, Madam Mohanty, Subhas sir, my dear friend Dr. Jalal. Let me, as the chairman of the Scientific Committee of the 46th Annual National Conference of Indian Society of Periodontology, welcome you to this very city of Bhubaneswar. I wish to take this opportunity to welcome especially the participants who have paved their way across these difficult times that we had undergone. In a conference like this, there is a congregation of people associated with a specialty who range from a fresh postgraduate like myself, who was, when I was 18 years ago, attended a conference which was conducted by Biju sir, to teaching faculty, clinicians, and others who are associated with it. So it is quite understandable that their expectations from such an event would vary. However, I am sure you would all agree that the common thread among all is essentially the love for this subject, the yearning to learn and practice of this wonderful art of periodontics. This year, I am thankful to Dr. Homa and Dr. Bornavat, who agreed to travel in these difficult times. Both of them have brought with them a plethora and a vast experience in perioplastics, regenerative periodontics, and perioimplantology. Let me tell you, many who could not attend the event have filled our social media spaces that they are missing the opportunity. Dr. Homa, who just finished a hands-on course in Institute of Dental Sciences, was talking to a student, was it worth it? He said, sir, it was more than worth it. A big round of applause to Dr. Homa. It is not the money that we spend here, it is the man himself. It is the science for which we have come here. If a student tells me, sir, it was worth coming to a conference and I learned something, I think that my job is good. While periodontology as a subject is fast expanding, on one side it is entering into the realms of microbiology and molecular biology to chase that yet elusive periodontopathogen. On the other side, we have wholeheartedly adopted the implant and peri-implant arena. On one hand, the conventional periodontists would vouch for that periodontal surgery, and on the other, the newer generation wants to explore more on the glamorous worlds of perioplastics. However, all periodontists are conservative in nature, conservative at heart, to protect and preserve that attachment that we all want to ultimately gain. This year, we have dared to take that road less traveled. As a society, it should be our endeavor to honor the learned in our specialty. With the advent of technology, newer and changing dimensions of learning methods, it would only be prudent to change with the changing times. We started with a survey across India. We wanted to feel the pulse among the students and the potential delegates, what they want to hear, whom they want to hear. With a good response, we could chalk our way forward. Now, with an intention to provide an equal opportunity to the representation to every periodontist in India to be seen and heard on the most prestigious forum of periodontology in the country, we invited the intention. I am proud to share that we received close to 200 intentions. We could provide space to around 73 experts in the field, which is spread over guest lectures and panel discussions. Please give a big round of applause. Probably this is the first time such a massive and big number of speakers are there in any scientific program that ISP has held. While we have been accustomed to the prevalent individual lecture style of academic communication, it is only when we come together as learned that we discuss, we delve deeper into the not so well understood and sometimes the controversial aspects related to the subjects. And through this scientific discourse, we give opinions and form consensus. In the coming 2 days, you can experience this through the carefully planned and scheduled 7 panel discussions, 1 point counterpoint. Additionally, please do not miss the interdisciplinary symposium where we go beyond the confines of periodontology, alone and threadbare discuss the combined approach in treating a case. And in the end, we encompass and achieve our conference theme of predictive, preventive, personalized and participatory periodontology. I think you would have noticed that the lectures which have been arranged are according to themes, keeping in mind the scientific cohesion and convergence. The plenary sessions are on periodontal regeneration, etiopathogenesis, non-surgical periodontal therapy, lasers, guided navigation, micro and perioplastic surgery, dental implant rehabilitation, and last but not the least, an entire plenary session on research and innovation with 4 lectures and a dedicated panel discussion. It's not over yet. I must share that battling the ambiguity of the pandemic, we have a wonderful response of around 700 scientific posters and 130 free papers by the life members. Now with this expanse of the various scientific program which is going to come over the 2 days, there is also an attendance system. There has been a common trend that we want to come to conference, we want to roam around, we want to see the places. That is accepted. But what about the people who have toiled really hard? Let me tell you that over several months, when I introduced this topic to our panelists, the panel discussions, the moderators, they have had several sessions on Zoom to cohesively, combinedly take out one particular theme. I must thank all the moderators. I must thank the coordinators of Point Counterpoint and the interdisciplinary seminars, that they have, even today morning, they were sitting together in a session and having this discussion that how we can cohesively come. One can come here and deliver a lecture, but what if we are combinedly able to come out with something? That is where we dwell, and that is what is a conference for. I hope you like this idea, you like this new beginning that we have taken, few innovations we have done, and I hope that all the learned delegates will come together. They will support us for this betterment, for the love of this subject called periodontology and for science. I wish you all the success and I'm looking forward to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes individuals with outstanding accomplishments who have devoted their careers and lifetimes of involvement to their fraternity. Before presenting this prestigious Lifetime Award, may I please call upon stage Dr. Subhash Raj to introduce everybody's favorite, Dr. Niranjan Satpathy, sir.
Let me tell you, if I am a periodontist, the motivation behind this is none other than Niranjan Satpathy sir. When we were students in SCB Dental College, everybody in Odisha knows he is the first periodontist. And beyond that, when we were students, there are, if I true in heart, there are few teachers who come prepared and take lectures. The Satpathy sir is just like Karanja. What is written in this Karanja, he is always there. So, and my choice was obviously two subjects, oral surgery and perio, but because of this, this man, Satpathy sir, my topic was periodontology. So that's why I am here. So I want to introduce you the Niranjan Satpathy sir. Let's see the video. When we invited him for this, he was there for the PG convention as well, but he was so emotionally involved. Last 10 days, every day morning he used to ask how this conference is going on, whether preparation is going on well, whether I should come. I'm not well. But that is all our COC decided. You should come, we will take all precaution that you should go here as well. And this ISP Bhubaneswar Katak study group is because of him only. So we are all his child, those who have grown this in ISP Bhubaneswar Katak study group.
I request Dr. Kaushik Patnaik and Dr. Rajdeep Biora to please escort our respected Dr. Niranjan Satpathy to grace the stage. May I call upon all the dignitaries to please come forward to the stage. And I humbly request Chief Guest Dr. Ramaraman Mohanty to felicitate Dr. Niranjan Satpathy with this prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award. Sir, may I please request Dr. Niranjan Satpathy to share our experience with the gathering.
Hello. Respected President ISP, Dr. Manish Khetri, respected Conference Secretary, Dr. Rinki Mohanty, respected Organizing Chairman, Dr. Subhash Chandra Rao, respected Honorary Secretary ISP, Dr. H.S. Grover, respected Organizing Secretary, Dr. Muhammad Jalaluddin, respected President-elect ISP, Dr. Abhay Kulte, respected Treasurer, Dr. Devprati Mohanty, respected Chairman Scientific Committee, Dr. Anurag Satpathy. This is my great privilege on this occasion to honor everybody, particularly ISP. The small plant which has been planted few years ago became a huge tree supported by you all, supported by us all. I remember when attending past conferences in different places, I have been criticized that I am a man from Odisha and have not been able to achieve a state dental college for our state students. It is painful to hear all this. Anyhow, by God's grace, our dental college has started in the year 1984. Honorable Dr. Srikant Prushti, Dr. Fakir Mohan Mishra, Dr. R.P. Vyas, Dr. Ramakanta Nanda, Dr. P.C. Das, all are the pioneer members of starting the dental college. I think I have now satisfied queries of Dr. D.G. Paul, who has personally reminded to start a dental college in Odisha. W.H. Riggs has seemed to have been the first individual to limit his practice to periodontics and therefore can be considered the first specialist in the field. In India, the seat for graduate program in periodontics was shown by G.B. Sangwalkar, Dr. G.B. Sangwalkar, and the trained by several illustrious teachers who made the profession what is today. The rapid progress in the field of periodontics was a great debt to all those pioneers who were the iconic gurus. Now the load of the students in the dental college has increased many-fold. Dr. J.K. Das, Jayanta Kumar Das, the dynamic principal of dental college, has carried all the responsibilities on his shoulder, supported by all staffs, particularly for perio department. Dr. Subhash Chandra Rao, Dr. Devprati Mohanty has tried their best to improve a lot for the department. Thank you for them. I have nothing to say more. Late Lord Jagannath shower his blessings on you all. Jagannath. This is everything. I told about the history of dentistry in Orissa. It is almost like history. I am from the beginning and in between. What happens? The college has been started, postgraduate has been started, all are new students, so many people, so many big college, so many things. Happy, we are happy, we are very happy. Actually, I was crying, I am telling Devpratim, I am telling Srivas that anyhow the college should be started in Orissa. Let it be perio, let it be oral surgery, let it be anything. College should start, dental college should start. Actually, it has been started by Dr. Srikant Pushti, who is the pioneer, our God, so to say, is a beginning man, and he has done everything. Okay, all my best wishes. Thank you all, thank you all. It is almost history of Odisha dentistry. What I am telling is the history of Odisha of dentistry. ଆଉ କହିବି।
Thank you, sir. With a heart swelling with emotions, let us proceed to the next segment of the evening. May I humbly call upon Dr. H.S. Grover, Secretary ISP, for addressing the gathering and presenting the annual report and awards.
Good evening. Dear members, on behalf of the President, office bearers, and the members of the Executive Committee, I take pleasure in presenting the annual report for the year 2021-22. At the annual General Body meeting of the Society held at New Delhi on Saturday, 23rd October 2021, the following office bearers and members of the Executive Committee were unanimously elected to the office. Office bearers, President Dr. Anirban Chatterjee, immediate past President Dr. Nimfia Pandit, President-elect Dr. Abhay Kolte, Vice Presidents Dr. Manish Khatri and Dr. Baljit Singh, Secretary Dr. H.S. Grover, Joint Secretary Dr. Vishakha Grover, Treasurer Dr. Neeraj Deshpande, Editor Dr. Ashish Kumar, Scientific Program Convener Dr. Shipra Gupta, and Periodontal Health Care Convener, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Salaria. The EC members were Dr. Nitin Dani, Dr. A.R. Pradeep, Dr. Praveen Kudwa, Dr. Biju Thomas, Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Vaibhav Karemore, Dr. Maya Indurkar, Dr. Anil Melat, Dr. Amit Bhardwaj, Dr. Bobby Kurian, Dr. Vikram Blagna, Dr. P.R. Ganesh, Dr. B. Ram Narayana, Dr. Rajesh Gaikwad, Dr. Dilip Pol, Dr. D. Gopalakrishnan, Dr. Tushar Sri Rao, Dr. Meenu Taneja Bhasin, Dr. G.P.S. Chahal, Dr. Shalu Chandana, Dr. Manoj Kumar Singh, Dr. Archana Minakshi, Dr. Subhash Chandra Raj, Dr. Mansi Bansal, Dr. Ashok KP, Dr. Dhaval Modi, Dr. M. Dayakar, Dr. Muhammad Jalaluddin, Dr. D. Ravindranath, Dr. Deepa D, Dr. Rameshwari Singhal, Dr. Roshni Thakur, Dr. Shiva Manjunath, Dr. Nilesh Joshi, and Dr. Vidya Dodwad. The executive committee meetings. 3 executive committee meetings were held from time to time. The 4th one was held today to manage the functionality of the society activities. The first EC meeting was held on 28th November 2021 at Bengaluru. Second EC meeting was held on 24th April 2022 at Chandigarh. The third EC meeting was held on 4th September 2022 at New Delhi. The fourth EC meeting was held today afternoon, of course, at Bhubaneswar. In addition to that, extraordinary general body meeting, EOGM, was held on 19th June 2022 afternoon at New Delhi, and one special EC meeting was held virtually on 24th May 2022. One emergency EC meeting was also held at New Delhi on 19th June 2022 forenoon. ISP membership. After the AGM 2021, which was held at New Delhi, as on 1st November 2021, 124 applications have been received for the life membership and 810 applications for the associate membership. All the papers were in order. Now coming to the ISP Merit Awards, before I start, I would request the ISP Merit Award winners to please move on the front so that we could save on the time. The ISP Merit Award was continued this year too. The award is given to the student who has scored the highest marks in the subject of periodontology in the final BDS University examination regular batch from all the recognized dental colleges in the country. This year also there has been a very good response from the colleges. ISP gives a one-time scholarship of rupees 15,000, rupees 10,000 and rupees 5,000 respectively to the toppers. The first prize is being awarded to Veterani Vandana Garg, Institute of Dental Sciences, Bareilly. Dr. Manjunath, sir, I would request the chief guest, sir, to please come up and award these trophies to ISP Merit Award holders. Shiba Y. Srinivas, Institute of Dental Sciences, Mangalore, and Pavitra Rajendra Kumar, SRM Dental College, Ramapuram, and Pai Dhara Dinesh from SRM Kattankulathoor Dental College and Hospital, Kanchipuram. These three have won the second prize. The third prize has been won by Akshara Pradeeksh, PM, Nadagowda Memorial Dental College and Hospital, Navanagar, Bagalkot. The ISP congratulates all the award winners. Those who are not here physically, we will send them through courier. And we also acknowledge the hard work put in by Dr. Tushar Sri Rao as the coordinator for this event. Sir, please be seated. 45th National Conference of ISP Pune. This was held virtually last year because of COVID. The 45th National Conference of the Indian Society of Periodontology was organized by the study group of Pune in the virtual mode on a 3D platform from 21st to 23rd October 2021. The event was awarded with 18 CDE points by Maharashtra State Dental Council, and the program consisted of the following: pre-conference courses. A total of 17 pre-conference courses were conducted over 3 days of the conference by various international and national faculty. Dr. Rustam Mehta, Sinus Elevation Technique Simplified. Dr. Marcus Leakey, Neodymium YAG, RBM YAG, Lasers in Periodontal Treatment. Dr. Selma, Laser Supported Periodontal Surgery. Dr. Sana Farishta, Clinical Applications of Lasers in Periodontology. Dr. George Kopoulos, Implantology and GBR, the Next Generation Exploration. Dr. Angelo Cardelli, Piezosurgery in Periodontics. Dr. Vivek Hegde, Magnifications and Microsurgery. Dr. Rashmi Hegde, Periodontal Microsurgery. Dr. Rameshwari Singhal, Autogenous Membranes in Periodontal Regeneration. Dr. Mayur Kaushik, Direct Sinus Lift. Dr. Sandeep Singh, Hard and Soft Tissue Regeneration. Dr. Ashwini Padhe, Clinical Decision Making for Optimal Peri-implant Soft Tissue Aesthetics. Dr. Shiva Manjunath, Periodontal Surgery to facilitate orthodontic treatment. Dr. Nigam Booch, Predictable Crystal Approach, Sinus Augmentation. Dr. Meet Shah, Alveolar Ridge Preservation. Dr. Shiva Prasad BM, Current Clinical Concepts in Periodontal Regeneration. And Dr. Pinak Kapadia, Soft Tissue Management around Teeth and Implants. Orations. The scientific session started off with the orations, the details of which were: number 1, late Dr. Mrs. TMS Jinwala oration. It was delivered by Dr. Arun Garg on maxillary sinus grafting. Late Dr. GB Shankwalkar oration. It was delivered by Dr. Purnima Kumar on management of peri-implant disease. Late Dr. Lalit Guglani oration. It was delivered by Dr. Daniel Boozer on implant placement post-extraction in the aesthetic zone. There were various keynote lectures, which were 14 in number. Dr. Humayun Zadeh, Vista for Periodontal and Peri-implant Plastic Surgery. Dr. Christopher Walensky, Synergistic Philosophies on Minimally Invasive Periodontal Therapy Using Lasers. Dr. Paolo Costantini, The Management of Post-Extraction Socket. Dr. Iona Datku, Guided Implant Surgery. Dr. Angelo Cardelli, Rehabilitation of Atrophic Jaws. Dr. Joseph Chokron, Osteoimmunology and Oxidative Stress. Dr. P.D. Miller, Evolution from mucogingival surgery to periodontal plastic surgery, Dr. Mizi Eliezer, hyaluronic injectable acid, Dr. Daniel Cardropoli, orthodontics for the treatment of severe periodontal disease, Dr. Juan Rumiu, alternative novel GBR approach for treatment of periimplantitis, Dr. Georgios Romanos, innovations on laser in periodontal and implant therapy, Dr. Abdul Salam Al-Ramali from gray to pink soft tissue grafting, and Dr. George Kapoulos, minimally invasive implant placement in the posterior problematic maxilla, and Dr. Peter Nordland, restoration of the lost interdental papilla, virtually a who's who of top perio experts throughout the world. Prize-winning paper presentations. The winner of the best paper in each category at the 19th ISP PG convention were given an opportunity to present their papers on the main podium of the conference. The papers were well received by the audience. The Dr. T.N. Chawla Award for the best paper in dissertation category was awarded to Dr. Resham A.V. Dr. A. Vasanta Rao Award for the best overall poster was awarded to Dr. Jane Belinda. The head office congratulates the entire COC, especially Dr. Vijay Deshmukh, Dr. D. Gopalakrishnan, Dr. Sangeeta Muglikar, and Dr. Shetty, with special acknowledgement also for Dr. Nitin Dani for successful completion of the virtual mode of the conference. The annual general body meeting held on 23rd October 2021 in a physical mode at New Delhi commenced at 12:30 p.m., which was again reconvened at 3:30 p.m. onwards and went on till 6 p.m. ISP Samiksha. The society conducted the rapid revision programs aimed at postgraduate students who are appearing for the exam. The 3-day programs were organized by the Department of Periodontology, DAV Dental College and Hospital, Yamunanagar, from 15th to 17th March 2022. A total of 113 registrations of PG students were received, and a total of 17 experts pan-India delivered the lectures over a period of 3 days. Another such program was conducted by Government Dental College and Hospital, Jamnagar, Gujarat, from 3rd to 5th March 2022, with a total of 87 registrations of PG students and a total of 15 experts delivering lectures over a period of 3 days. The head office thanks and congratulates Dr. Nimfya Pandit, Dr. Naina Patel, and their teams for successfully conducting this well-received program. ISP Pariche, Department of Periodontology, Narsingh Bhai Patel Dental College and Hospital, Sankal Chand Patel University organized a 2-day National Postgraduate Research Orientation Program on 25th and 26th March 2022 in collaboration with the Indian Society of Periodontology. The event was attended by 130 delegates and 13 eminent speakers. ISP Study Group, Bareilly, successfully completed 2 days MDS orientation program on 11th and 12th March. There were 74 delegates and 15 speakers. Pariche 22 at Mahe Institute of Dental Sciences, Mahe, was organized on 1st and 2nd April 2022. There were 95 delegates and 8 speakers. The head office congratulates Dr. Hiral Parekh, Dr. Shiva Manjunath, and Dr. Anil Melat, along with their teams, for conducting these successful programs. ISP Integrate. ISP Integrate was conducted by Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University, Dental College and Hospital, Pune. The two-day focused program on implants and lasers in dentistry was held on 5th and 6th July 2022. There were 121 registered delegates and 17 speakers. ISP Integrate 2022 Lucknow was conducted by ISP Study Group Lucknow at Atal Bihari Vajpayee Convention Center, KGMU, on 22nd and 23rd July 2022. There were 120 registered delegates and 20 speakers and panelists. ISP Integrate 22 at Bhilai, Chhattisgarh was conducted by ISP Study Group Johar at Kala Mandir Auditorium on 10th and 11th September 2022. There were 170 registered delegates and 12 speakers and panelists. They were all very well appreciated programs. The head office congratulates Dr. Vidya Dodwad, Dr. Rameshwari Singhal, Dr. Nandlal, Dr. Vaibhav Tiwari, Dr. K.S. Sangha, and their respective teams for conducting these successful programs. World Oral Health Day celebrations. Oral Health Day is celebrated worldwide on 20th March. This year, the theme of World Oral Health Day was "Be proud of your mouth for your happiness and well-being." ISP, for the first time ever, took a great initiative to celebrate World Oral Health Day. A special PowerPoint presentation from the head office was circulated to all the dental colleges pan-India, and e-certificates were awarded to more than 200 colleges which participated. The head office congratulates Dr. Nilesh Joshi for being the convener of this year's World Oral Health Day celebration. The 20th ISP PG Convention. The 20th ISP Postgraduate Convention was held at Punjab University, Chandigarh, from 22nd to 24th April 2022 under the aegis of Indian Society of Periodontology. The delegates presented around 380 papers and 650 posters under various categories. 4 master classes with hands-on were conducted on 23rd April 2022. The scientific sessions included lectures by renowned speakers like Dr. Nitin Dani, Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Vikas Jindal, Dr. Vishakha Grover, amongst others. The Colgate lecture in form of a symposium on periodontal clinical research methods, ways and means to accomplish better evidence was also held later in the day. Dr. Vikram Blagna, Dr. Abhay Kolte, Dr. Harpreet Singh Grover, Dr. Anil Melat were the panelists. Speakers on 24th April 22 included Dr. Rameshwari Singhal, Dr. Prashant Varke, Dr. Raisan Thomas, and Dr. Vivek Gaur. The convention concluded with the valedictory function on 24th April 2022 with the announcement of the prize winners for various categories. The winners were number 1, Dr. V.N. Bhattavadekar Award for Best Clinical Paper. It was shared by Dr. Salma Arif, Mahe Institute of Dental Sciences and Hospital, Mahe, and Dr. Sumita Manandhar, Department of Dental Surgery and OHS, AFMC, Pune. Dr. K.R. Lakhanpal Award for the Best Paper in Preventive Periodontics was won by Dr. Mariam Momin, Maharaja Ganga Singh Dental College and Research Center, Sri Ganganagar, Rajasthan. Dr. Y.P. Guglani Award for best research paper was won by Nivedita Vasanta Selvan, Shri Balaji Dental College and Hospital, Chennai. Brigadier Dr. J.K. Gupta Award for Best Case Report was won by Rachna Agarwal from Bharati Vidyapeeth Dental College, Sangli. And Dr. Manish Kole Award for the Best Paper in Implant Dentistry was won by Dr. Aparna Tyagi from SGT University, Gurugram. The head office congratulates all the prize winners and also Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Baljit Singh, Dr. Vishakha Grover, Dr. GPS Chahal and their teams for conducting a successful PG convention. Another prize category now, ISP essay competition. The annual ISP essay competition was also conducted this year. The topics chosen for the 4 categories were Category 1, undergraduate dental students. Topic was Oral Hygiene Awareness, the Role of Media. There were 50 entries in this category. I will announce the name of the winners. If they are here, please join us on the stage. First prize was won by Yasha Naveen Kothari and Venus Ashwin Kale, who was the co-author of this. They both belong to VSPM Dental College, Nagpur. Kolte sir can accept. Mohanty sir, you will have to do the honors again, please. President sir, you can join. Thank you, sir. The second prize was won by Ishwarya S. and S. Janani, Shri Ramachandra Dental College, Chennai. And the third prize by Vaibhavi Shetty, Srinivas Institute of Dental Sciences, Mangalore. Category 2, postgraduate students in periodontology. The topic was metabolomics as a diagnostic tool for periodontitis, the new kid on the block. There were 134 entries in this category. The winners are, first prize goes to Dr. Lavanya S. and Dr. Shri Vidya M. Again from Shri Ramachandra Dental College, Chennai. The second prize goes to Dr. Deepthi M. and Dr. Saloni Priya from Bapuji Dental College, Davangere. The third prize goes to Dr. Kirti E.N. and Dr. Saraj Bhuvan R. from Sri Ramachandra Dental College, Chennai. Category 3, dental surgeons and postgraduates of specialties other than periodontology. The topic was to refer or not to refer periodontally compromised patients is the question. There were 9 entries in this category. The winners were first prize, Dr. Neeta Shinoy, Manipal College of Dental Sciences, Manipal. Second prize goes to Dr. Laboni Ghurai, Kusum Devi Sundarlal Dugar Jain, Dental College, Kolkata. And the third prize goes to Dr. Bhagyalakshmi G, Priyadarshini Dental College and Hospital, Chennai. Category 4, life members of ISP. The topic was partial extraction therapy. There were 14 entries in this category. The winners are, now first prize goes to Dr. S. Sonika, KSR Institute of Dental Sciences, Tamil Nadu. The second prize goes to Dr. Meenu Bhasin, she's here, Sudarastagi College of Dental Sciences, Haryana. The third prize shared by Dr. Humaira Siddiq and Dr. Lakshmi Kanta Patra, SCB Dental College, Cuttack. Thank you, sir. The ISP head office has sponsored ISP essay competition. The prize money for the competition in each category now stands at rupees 10,000 for first prize, rupees 7,000 for the second prize, and rupees 5,000 for third prize. And all the winners will get an equal quantum. So no, division of prizes. That is a good thing. The head office congratulates Dr. Rajesh Gaikwad, the essay convener, for conducting this essay competition very, very meticulously. The ISP head office expresses its profound gratitude towards all the judges for rendering their services and valuable time in this noble endeavor. ISP Colloquium, the 8th edition of ISP Colloquium for the theme Clinical Periodontal Practices for General Practitioners and Postgraduates was conducted by 4 centers. The first one was held at Punjab University, Chandigarh on 19th February 2022. This event was organized by ISP in collaboration with IDA Baddi branch. Both UG and PG students of dentistry along with some dental practitioners actively participated, and there were 100 delegates from various colleges of North India. Eminent speakers appointed by the ISP head office, Dr. Anil Melat, Dr. Nitin Dani, Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Abhay Kolte, and Dr. H.S. Grover, deliberated on various topics related to periodontology, implantology, and general dentistry. The second colloquium was organized at Kalinga Institute of Dental Sciences, KIDS, KIIT, deemed to be university, in association with ISP Study Group Bhubaneswar and Cuttack and IDA Temple City branch on 12th and 13th February 2022. The event was a huge success among all the delegates. As many as 170 delegates registered for the event from Odisha state. The inaugural session was graced by Professor Ashish Jain, Professor Abhay Kolte, Professor Dr. Ashwini Kumar Karg, Dr. Juga Jyoti Pathi, and Professor Muhammad Jalaluddin, and Dr. Subhash Raj. The third colloquium was held at the Department of Periodontology, Faculty of Dental Sciences, SGT University, Gurugram, in association with ISP Study Group, Delhi NCR. This was conducted on 20th February 2022 in the university premises. More than 150 students and life members participated in the program, and speakers Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Nitin Dani, Dr. Abhay Kolte, Dr. Anil Melat, and Dr. Amit Bhardwaj participated in the deliberations. The fourth leg of colloquium was held in the Department of Periodontology, Government Dental College, Indore. This was organized on 28th February 2022, and the speakers included Dr. Nitin Dani, Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Anil Milat, Dr. Subhash Raj, Dr. Madhu S. Ratre, and Dr. Manish Verma. The office appreciates the efforts put in by the organizing team of all the centers. World Diabetes Day, ISP WDD 2021 Awareness Program. The ISP has always been instrumental in updating the evidence-based information regarding many clinically relevant topics and disseminates such knowledge in the field not only to periodontists and general dentists but also to interdisciplinary healthcare professionals. The society has released guidelines of periodontal care for general dentists and periodontists in the year 2018, and good clinical practice recommendations for management of periodontal disease in diabetes for medical health professionals and periodontists in 2020. This year, the society came a step further with a brand new initiative and included general public also in the World Diabetes Day, that is November 14th, 2021, and this innovative program aimed at enhancing the awareness of general public regarding the oral health and diabetes connection by routine screening of diabetes in patients attending dental clinics. A very enthusiastic response from all across the country was received. 30 dental colleges actively participated in the WDD 2021 awareness program, which was a week-long activity from November 13th to 20th. Thousands of patients were examined for their periodontal health status and random blood sugar levels. 1st August, Oral Hygiene Day, another award-winning category. The Indian Society of Periodontology observes 1st of August as Oral Hygiene Day to commemorate the birth anniversary of Dr. G.B. Shankawalkar, the doyen of periodontics in India. This year, the suggested theme was Gum Care for Tooth Care, and it was celebrated with GSK Periodontics as activity partner. The activities included a nationwide message promoting the need for oral hygiene in the form of an educational video, oral hygiene promotionals, soft copy creatives, a special PowerPoint presentation highlighting ISP good clinical practice recommendations for the management of dentinal hypersensitivity. Also, patients' oral checkups with plaque detection devices were provided to 40 colleges. ISP, in a unique initiative, announced a support of INR 10,000 each to the colleges or the centers participating in the said activity. More than 100 dental colleges across the country have participated with lots of enthusiasm, and other professional dental organizations also chipped in to participate. the winners of the Oral Hygiene Day celebration competition in various categories for the year 2022 were Category 1, Best Dental College. First prize goes to SCB Dental College and Hospital, Cuttack. The second prize is jointly shared by Rajendra Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, Ranchi, and KM Shah Dental College, Vadodara. And the third prize goes to Annur Dental College, Muvattupuza, Kerala. Winners are requested to come up the
On
stage.
special request and public demand, may I call Dr. Jain Kumar Das, our very dynamic and beloved principal, to receive this award, please.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to see you. Always. Dr. J.K. Dash happens to be my esteemed senior from King George's Medical College. I was 3 years junior to sir. Anybody from RIMS here? Please, second prize goes to RIMS, Ranchi and KM Shah Dental College, Vadodara. Bye, sir. अभी बाकी कर देंगे अभी हैं कल भी मिलेंगे आज भी मिलेंगे बहुत दिन बाद मिलेंगे यशपाल से मुझे मेरे पास मुलाकात हुआ था यशपाल से मेरी बात होती रहती है चंडीगढ़ गए थे तो चंडीगढ़ जाती जा सके थे बहुत बात करेंगे ठीक है सर बहुत दिन बाद मिलेगा थैंक यू सर थैंक यू The love of a senior for his junior, very much alive even after 4 or 5 decades, I would say. Annur Dental College, yes, sir is here to receive the award, the third prize. Well done, sir. The head office congratulates Dr. Roshni Thakur for being the convener of this year's Oral Hygiene Day celebrations. Next is again an award category, the best ISP study groups. ISP study groups all over India have been involved in conducting various activities throughout the year. Reports of the study groups and their activities were evaluated by the awards committee, and ISP study group Delhi NCR was declared as first prize winner for the year 2022. Yeah, come. Welcome. So Dr. Vikram Blagna and Dr. Basin, she's joining on behalf of ISP Delhi NCR study to receive the congratulations. ISP Good Clinical Practice Recommendations for the Management of Dentinal Hypersensitivity. Dentinal hypersensitivity is a rising concern in clinical dentistry that causes pain and discomfort and negatively affects the quality of life of patients. Indian Society of Periodontology conducted a nationwide survey involving 3,000 dentists in December 2020, which revealed significant knowledge gaps regarding dentinal hypersensitivity. And to address those gaps, the ISP constituted a team of experts which came up with ISP good clinical practice recommendations. The head office congratulates program coordinators Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Vishakha Grover for coming up with these guidelines and making us the only society in the world to have a series of clinical recommendations. Professional enrichment programs, or the PEPs. This year, ISP study groups in collaboration with local IDA branches and dental colleges organized a number of PEPs, mostly on the theme of interdisciplinary periodontics. ISP study group Dakshina Kannada, or Bangalore as we call it, ISP study group Johar, Chhattisgarh, ISP study group Patna along with Buddha Dental College, ISP study group Chennai, Government Dental College Goa, and many others conducted these programs extremely successfully and on a large scale, especially Patna and Johar, where the DCI president himself also attended these programs. The head office congratulates Dr. Biju Thomas, Dr. Vaibhav Tiwari, Dr. Anandita Banerjee, Dr. J. Selva Kumar, Dr. Sandeep Lavande, and their team members for being involved in carrying out these activities. World Heart Day. The ISPHO, in collaboration with Parodontax, celebrated the World Heart Day on 29th September 2022 in the form of professional enrichment programs all over. The theme was Gum Care for Heart Care, with the aim of increasing awareness about the cardiovascular diseases and their periodontal linkages. 32 dental colleges were selected on a voluntary basis. The head office provided blood pressure monitors, literature in the form of flex posters, patient history forms, and a PowerPoint presentation on gum care to all the participating colleges. The HO appreciates the efforts of Dr. Ashish Jain, Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Vishakha Grover, and Dr. Anurag Satpathy for this endeavor, especially as these four people have been very actively involved in formulating ISP gum care guidelines, and we have the proud privilege of unveiling these guidelines today here itself during the inauguration. May I invite Dr. Vishakha, Dr. Ashish, Dr. Satpathy is very much here, to please come up on the stage and have these guidelines released under the auspicious aegis of our chief guest, who's very much here today. ISP also gratefully acknowledges the unrestricted educational grant extended by GSK Parodontax for organizing these guidelines. These guidelines are going to be published in JISP, I think, sir, when the next issue, Ashish sir, hopefully the next issue. The document is ready. It just needs to see the light of the day through our JISP. Before I move any further, and it's just going to be a short annual report left, I would be very happy to announce that ISP is giving a very special award to Dr. Chaitanya Joshi, who's one of our life members and who has been awarded Sir Wilfred Fish Award given by the UK Periodontology Society for his pioneering work on implants. And I'm very happy to invite Nitin Dani sir, because Dr. Chaitanya Joshi has been a student of Dr. Nitin Dani, so since he is abroad, I would request Dr. Nitin Dani. We feel proud, sir. Thank you, Dr. Dani. All of you would be interested to know the results of the Perio Premier League, which was played yesterday. I think it drew more better response than the India-England T20 yesterday. And our players were really, they could have done much better than what our original team did at, Australia. Jokes apart, I would like to announce the winners' trophy to be given to the Western Zone team which won the tournament. And Abhay sir, please do the honors. You can call your players. Not only this beautiful trophy, the Western Zone also won a number of other individual awards. And Kolte sir, I think the best all-rounder award and the best batsman and the best bowler, all awards belong to you. You were marvelous yesterday. The runners-up trophy would be given to the Eastern Zone, who were worthy, opponents. I would request Subhai sir to please accept the trophy on behalf of the runners-up team. Well done, Team Eastern Zone. You were also very good yesterday. There is one more happy occasion to celebrate with all of you, which is the unveiling of the new presidential collar. I would request Anil sir, Dr. Anil Melat, to come up to the stage and give us all a glimpse of the new presidential collar that has the name of all the past presidents of ISP engraved on it. Please do the honor, sir. So the collar would be formally, worn by Dr. Abhay Kolte sir tomorrow. Coming up to the Journal of Indian Society of Periodontology, the editor and all those associated with running of journal have had a very busy year. This also includes the esteemed reviewers of the journal. The JISP has had huge number of submissions during this year. The number of manuscripts submitted in 2021-22 were close to 1,000. Every issue has been online on its due time in 2021-22. Every attempt has been made at the editorial office by the editor and his team to be prompt in attending to the submitted manuscripts. The ISP head office congratulates Dr. Ashish Kumar, Dr. Tanya, and all the reviewers who have contributed towards the journal. Finally, a paragraph devoted to the head office. It has been really a big task of running the office with ever-increasing portfolio in terms of programs and activities being undertaken by the society, despite being under the shadow of ongoing COVID pandemic. This has been possible because of the support and participation from you all. I thank our acting president, Dr. Manish Khatri, and all the office bearers of the ISP for all their support and guidance from time to time. All the EC members are also to be thanked for their help, advice, and guidance. I thank my Assistant Secretary, Dr. Komal Puri, and my staff, incidentally named Komal again, for their active help throughout the year. They have toiled a lot in completing the tasks in a time-bound manner and have always been there to help me in my hours of need. Above all, I thank the members of the society with folded hands and members of my personal family for their good wishes and standing by me, without which moving ahead would have been difficult. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners. Now I would like to request Dr. H.S. Grover, sir, to felicitate our chief guest of the evening, Dr. Rama Raman Mahanti. May I now request Dr. Muhammad Jalaluddin, Organizing Secretary, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shahida. A very good evening to one and all here. Respected Honorable President, Professor Dr. Manish Khatri sir, Honorable Secretary Professor Dr. Harpreet Grover sir, esteemed Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Raman Mahapatra sir, Organizing Chairman Dr. Subhash Raj, Conference Secretary Rinki Mohanty ma'am, President-elect Professor Dr. Abhay Kolte sir, Organizing Scientific Chairman Dr. Anurag. Of the dais, Professor Dr. Homa Jade sir, Bonawat sir, and luminaries of ISP, dignitaries of the dais, my teachers, mentors, friends, colleagues, and my dear friends. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I, Dr. Muhammad Jalaluddin, Organizing Secretary, 46th ISP National Conference, Bhubaneswar, on behalf of the organizing committee, convey my deep regards and hearty thanks to our Honorable President Manish Khatri sir, Honorable Secretary Grover sir, Organizing Chairman Subhash sir, Conference Secretary Rinki Mohanty ma'am, Scientific Chairman Anurag Sarpati. My sincere thanks and gratitude to guest of honor, Dr. Achyuta Samanta sir. Because of his busy schedule, he was not able to attend the function. And chief guest, Dr. Raman Mahanti sir, who graced us with their valuable presence and kind words. We are indebted to you, sir. I am very much thankful to Mr. Prabhat Swai sir, Mr. Kalpataru Naik sir, and Mr. Anil Panda sir, and the team for the suggestion and immense support throughout the conference. I am very much thankful to all our COC members for putting up a magnificent show with their hard work, confidence, and commitment. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated student volunteers. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. I am really grateful to you, the volunteers. I am very much thankful to the traders from all over India. It would have been impossible to organize it without your support. I would also like to thank especially our transportation, accommodation, and catering services. Without you guys, this event was not possible. At the end, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the founder of this prestigious university, Dr. Achyutananda Samanta sir, a living God who wants to see happiness in mankind with his revolutionary ideas and thoughts. We are blessed to have you, sir, and blessed to have you in our life. I would also like to thank Honorable Vice Chancellor Ma'am, Dr. Sasmita Samanta Ma'am, Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. CBK Mahanti Sir, Dilip Panda Sir, Director KIMS, Dr. Jugal Jyoti Pathi, Deputy Director, Kalinga Institute of Dental Science, Principal Dr. Ashwin Kar, who held our hands to work and organize this dream conference, whose seed embedded in a simple discussion in our study group after the 2016 convention, which was held here in KIT University. If time is money, then today you have spent millions for us. Thanks to all of you for making this event successful. My sincere request to all the life members, the associate members, to be in the scientific halls, in the auditorium, and to enjoy the scientific extravaganza which is created only and only for you all. We have been working hard. The head office ISP has supported in each and everything what we wanted. The college, the university management has supported in everything. So it is up to you, as our speaker told, Dr. Anurag, that if some student are happy that they are blessed to be in this conference and they have heard some good lectures, yes, our conference is fruitful. You can enjoy your stay here. You can visit many places in Bhubaneswar, but not at the cost of the scientific attendance, the scientific learning for which we have gathered here. You have gathered here. So I expect all the house to be in the scientific halls for learning today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. To end this speech, I would thank the Almighty God who have provided us with the strength, the positivity to hold our nerves to get this conference a grand event. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I humbly request the gathering to stand up with respect for our national anthem.